welcome to Easy English with Nadia. In the previous video, we were talking about the past continuous tense. Today, we are going to talk about the difference between the past continuous and the past simple. Our lesson will be divided into three major parts. The first part will be a revision of the past simple. The second part will be a revision of the past continuous. And in the last part, we are going to learn the difference between the two tenses. You should know two types of verbs, regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs have rules. Irregular verbs do not have rules. Regular verbs have rules. Verb plus ed. For example, walk, walked. Dance, danced. Paint, painted. Irregular verbs do not have rules. You should memorize them. You should learn them by heart. For example, be, was, do, did, speak, spoke. The past continuous in the affirmative form I plus was plus verb plus ing. We, you, they plus were plus verb plus ing. He, she, it plus was plus verb plus ing. For example, I was playing football. The past continuous in the negative form I plus wasn't or was not plus verb plus ing. We, you, they plus weren't plus verb plus ing. He, she, it plus wasn't plus verb plus ing. For example, I wasn't exercising. The past continuous in the interrogative form was plus I plus verb plus ing. Were plus we or you or they plus verb plus ing. Was plus he or she or it plus verb plus ing. For example, was I playing? Was I exercising? Now watch the following video to understand the difference between the two tenses. So watch, learn, and enjoy.
So, how was your day?
Well, it was a day full of surprises.
Full of surprises? How?
It was a beautiful day. The sun was shining. I decided to do some exercises. I was exercising and enjoying the beautiful day. While I was exercising, it started to rain. I was so angry because I didn't have an umbrella. I decided to go home. While I was walking, it stopped raining. When I came in, my mom was sitting in her favorite armchair and watching TV. I was trying to tell her what happened. While we were talking, her phone rang. It was my aunt. She asked my mom to be ready for the party. Which party? It was my mom's birthday, but I forgot. So, what did you do? I didn't show that I forgot her birthday. I decided to buy her a necklace. I went to the jewelry store. I told the jeweler that I need a necklace for my mom's birthday. He recommended a beautiful one. While we were talking about the price, I realized that I forgot money.
What did you do then?
I asked the jeweler if I could pay by a credit card. He said that he didn't have a credit card machine. I asked him to keep the necklace for me until I bring the money. He agreed. I went out of the jewelry store to look for an automated teller machine. While I was walking, I found 3 ATMs. I withdrew money. I went back to the jewelry store and I finally bought the necklace. I went home. When I entered, my mom was trying to open the gift box that my aunt had brought. And my brother was playing guitar. It was a beautiful dress. My dad was waiting for his turn to give her flowers. My dad gave her the flowers. I gave her the necklace. She was so happy. We were all happy.
It was a happy ending.
Yes, it was.
Now we are going to understand the difference between the past continuous and the past simple. Look at the following examples and see how these two tenses are different. While I was exercising, it started to rain. In this sentence, we have two actions. The first action is a long action. It lasted for a period of time. So, we use the past continuous. The first action, was exercising, is conjugated in the past continuous. It's a long action. It takes a long time. It is lasted for a long period of time. The second action is a short action that has interrupted the first. So for this, we need the past simple. So, in this sentence, we have two actions, a long action and a short action. The long action is an action that lasted for a period of time. That's why we conjugated the first action in the past continuous. The second action is a short action. That's why we use the past simple. So, the first action is a long action. It lasted for a period of time. We therefore use the past continuous. The second action is a short action that has interrupted the first. So, for this, we need the past simple. When I came in, my mom was watching TV. The same remark. In this sentence, we have two actions. Came in and was watching. Came in is a short action. That's why the verb come is conjugated in the past simple. Was watching is a long action. That's why here we use the past continuous. While we were talking about the price, I realized that I forgot money. So, in this sentence, we have two actions. A long action, which is we're talking, and a short action, which is I realized. So, the first verb is conjugated in the past continuous because it's a long action. The second verb is conjugated in the past simple because it's a short action. So remember, for long actions we use the past continuous, and for short actions we use the past simple. Long action and short action. For the long action, which means doing something that takes time, you use the past continuous. For the short action, a short action doesn't take a lot of time, so we use the past simple. So for long actions, past continuous. For short actions, past simple. Remember. Now, let's do this exercise. Make the past simple or the past continuous. Remember before you do this exercise that for long actions we use the past continuous, and for short actions we use what? The past simple. So, number 1, what you do when I call you last night. Number 2, I sit in a cafe when you call. Number 3, when you arrive at the party, who be there. Number 4, Susie watch a film when she hear the noise. Have you finished? Good, let's correct. So, what were you doing when I called you last night? Number 2, I was sitting in a cafe when you called. Number 3, when you arrived at the party, who was there? Number 4, Susie was watching a film when she heard the noise. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.